How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be comparing Instacart to Shipt. Basically how this is going to work is I'm going to do Shipt for about 4 hours while my wife does Instacart for 4 hours as well. We're going to be working in the same exact market, the same town. We're also going to be working the exact same times, so we're going to see which one does better in those 4 hours. Now obviously this isn't like a full-on test, it's only 4 hours and we'd have to do this many times to get a good average, but we made this video for what it's worth and I hope you guys are able to see the differences between Shipt and Instacart, and yeah, enjoy. Alright, so we are headed to the store. It is 10:15 and my first order is not that great. We're talking like $6 to $7 and 6 items or something like that. That's what Shipt was suggesting it would actually turn out to be. My wife has an $18 order and we're both headed to the same exact store, so she's gonna do her shopping for her order and then I'll do mine, and then we'll see where the apps take us from there, because usually I do most of my shopping at a different store. So it's also Wednesday, which in my market is awful. It's probably the worst day to do any side gig here. So usually I take Wednesdays completely off, but I figured it would be a good day to make this video because I was like, oh, I'd have a day off and get to mess around, and then forgot that it's also just a trash day for grocery shopping. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm hoping they have everything in stock for my order, because I already see one thing that might be out of stock, so I'm already stressed out about that. So we'll see. Hopefully we make some decent money today. We're going to be going until around 3 p.m. So wish us luck. I'll see you guys in a little after I pick up this order, and hopefully I don't have too much to complain about. Hey. Yeah, we're going to get started on this. We have my normal car and then the Mustang that I get to be in today since it's my day off. So we're gonna go ahead and shop and hope everything's in stock. Alright, got it. Actually, good shopping. Everything was in stock. The store yesterday was really out of stock. They seem to have restocked and it's not as bad for now until there's another big football game or something, but make shopping a little bit better. So this order is like 8 minutes away. Yeah, we're gonna drop this off and pray that we get another order, because I haven't seen one yet, and that's probably not a good sign. All right, wish me luck. So something else I forgot to mention, I thought it would be fun to actually get food while we're out. Usually I try and pack a lunch, but today we're gonna try to eat as cheap as possible but still get something, some nutrition, aka either McDonald's or a Lunchable, and find a water here pretty soon because I'm quite thirsty. So yeah, whatever we get, we're gonna subtract from our total, just a little something to spice it up. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that before we wait for our next order. So we'll probably be shopping for ourselves in between. Easy, person was super nice, but the part I was worried about was that lack of orders. We just spent some money, and probably about half of what we just made without the tip. So let's go ahead and look at our bounty here that we just paid for. So that's cool. So I went pretty cheap with the meal, and honestly, like, I'm not even hungry yet, so I might wait on this, but we got the Hill and Country pizza snack pack. It's basically off-brand Lunchables. The reason I went with this is because my wife works at the store, not today obviously, but usually she does, so we get a discount on this brand. So this was 75 cents, I think. We'll whip that receipt out in a second. This is where I splurged. Usually I would be drinking an energy drink, but we have some kombucha. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Don't shake. Okay. Yeah, this is glass. I've never had this, so I'm excited. I wasn't feeling an energy drink or like a soda. I actually wanted water. Then I saw this and I was like, that sounds pretty good too. So we'll go with this. This was more expensive. Still haven't seen an order. I've been looking this entire time. All right, so drum roll, please. We spent a whopping $3.34. A bit more than I was wanting, to be honest, but not too bad. We have some food and a nice drink. If I went with the water, we probably could have been closer to like $1.50. But yeah, we at least got that like 35-cent discount using that card for the store, so I'll take it. I really hope I can get an order today, at least another 2, because it'll be kind of a flop if we both just don't get orders. It would make this entire video pointless. This is turning into just a food review. Let's give this a try. I won't shake it, even though I feel like I should. Alright, I feel like I do need to, like, mix it a little. I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. People just hype this drink up, so it makes me feel like I need to get hyped. It's interesting. It's not bad. Kind of refreshing. Definitely tastes better than what it smelled like. To me, it has a very vinegary smell to it, like bad wine. So that's interesting. Okay, yeah, kombucha, everyone. Alright, so I was going to wait here for my wife to get back here, and we were going to hang out, wait for orders together, but instead I got an order. Surprisingly. So we're going to go ahead, do this massive Target order. Whopping 2 items, 1 special request, 1 electronic, and it's like a universal laptop charger, so hopefully it's in stock. From what I've noticed is Target's usually pretty good at keeping things in stock, unlike this store.
All right, we're on our second order now.
Target, baby. Let's do this probably $5 order. So they had the laptop charger, and I'm never too sure like what to do with Shipt, because they tell you to go to self-checkout, but you're not like using a lane, so I don't know if you could bypass the line or if you just wait in line. So I always just wait in line. But we got it. She wanted bread, it said, but it was an old request apparently, which works out because they're out of it. So she let me know not to worry about that. So we are golden. We have a 15-minute drive, which is a bit more than I was guessing, but I'm fine with that. It's been a pretty quiet day, so I'm just doing any order I can so we can make this challenge actually happen. Alright, so I just dropped off the Target order. I have no idea what this actually looks like right now. I've had this mount for a while, and I wasn't able to preview it. So hopefully you're not just seeing the ceiling. Hopefully you can actually see what's going on and see the lack of orders. So far, my wife has done 2 orders. I have done 2 orders. I am going to guess here that she is going to make a lot more money than me today. To really get a good grasp of Instacart versus Shipt, you'd need to do this for at least a week straight to get a good average, because we're doing this kind of on a crappy day, to be honest. So if you guys want to see a video like this again, make sure you guys subscribe, because we'll do it again if you guys want it. But I just need to make sure that you guys want it before I go through with this, because it's a lot of work and we both have to work on our day off basically, which sucks, but it's worth it if you guys enjoy it. I'm probably just gonna sit at a store that's kind of in the middle of my town. I had a friend, I think you'll know who you are. They saw a $40 batch in my town. It was on Instacart. Of course, I'm not doing Instacart today, but yeah, that would have been nice. So I'm gonna go sit at the store that just had that $40 batch and wait for a Shipt order. We'll see what happens. All right, so we're gonna eat our pizza and drink some more kombucha. We just got another Shipt order. It was a 2-in-1. So it'll probably be the only thing that actually pays us decent today, just because my other orders were like a couple items or less. This order is probably going to take me about 30 minutes to shop, probably 30 to 40 minutes to deliver. They both said it's okay to drop it off early, so we're going to try that. And then hopefully get at least 1 more batch before 3 p.m., which is when we're trying to be done. So wish me luck. I'm going to enjoy some pizza. Healthy. First order, then second order. Weird person staring at me, but they probably think I'm the weird person, so that's fair. When I was doing this order, I forgot to send a message like, hey, I'm checking out, and of course they wanted another item, so I checked out and she asked me to get something else for her, and I just gave her a call and I let her know that I checked out, but I'd still do it on my own dime, because I'm not too sure if the Shipt card would actually work there or not. I already checked out, so I don't know. hopefully she's not too upset. She sounded fine on the phone. This is probably going to be my last order unless if I see something easy. We'll catch up, see what the wife's up to. And if we're finishing up on our orders around the same time, then I'm probably just going to call it quits for today and see how things go. Unfortunately, with Shipt, you kind of have to wait to see how much money you made, because the tips can come in weeks later. So I'm probably just going to take a look at the end of the day or maybe tomorrow for the full recap, and we'll get to see what was better, at least in today's market, Shipt versus Instacart. So I'll see you guys in a little. So we just finished our last order, and I don't think we're doing too bad right now. I just noticed we got a $10 tip from our first customer. The second order hasn't tipped me yet, and that was just one item, so I'm not too sure if she will tip me for that. And the last order, I don't have a tip yet, but it was a $27 order, even with no tip, which is pretty sweet. So by the time I get the tip for this last order, we might not be too bad. But like I said, we're going to have to do a little recap after all my tips come in. I'll sit down and do all the numbers, compare it to my wife's stay with Instacart, which, just a heads up, sounds like it was better. But it's just one day, one test. So anyways, I'll catch back to you sometime in the future when I get some tips in.
Alright, so we're done for the rest of the day. I think I made around $80. I think I did 4 batches. It's all a blur now. But yeah, we'll see who did better.
Alright, so it's been a couple of days just because I had to wait for all my tips to come in on Shipt. But now I'm pretty sure a good guess of how much I made. I had one person not tip me still. I'm pretty sure they just won't tip me. So I made $66 on Shipt in 4 hours, I believe. And how much did you make doing Instacart?
I made $79.95.
So you made, what, $14 more? She had a really big order, and I just had, I don't know, I guess we both had a $40 order in there. So I had 2 smaller orders in the beginning. So if I got a tip from my second customer, I would be a lot closer to her. So it actually almost tied, and that was on a really slow day. So we ended up doing pretty good. All right, so I forgot about the lunch thing we did, but if you subtract her lunch from her income, she was at $78.27. If you subtract mine, I'm closer to 62 by the time you subtract my lunch and my fancy kombucha. So yeah, she won. So my orders, for the most part, were pretty easy, but I always had this like time limit, like I had to drop it off at that certain time, and it's always kind of hard to gauge how long an order is going to take and how long the drop-offs are going to take. And was your day pretty easy, or?
I had a good day.
It sounds like it was easier work than what I was doing on Shipt, and it paid more. Mine, it's the same work, but mine has the time crunch, which makes it more stressful, I should say. Where Instacart's a bit more laid back, you also get to see how much the order is from the get-go, which is pretty nice. You could choose not to take the no-tip orders, versus on Shipt, you're probably going to end up taking a few no-tip orders that you wouldn't have ever wanted to do. So that is Shipt versus Instacart. I usually am an Instacart shopper, but they've been doing a whole bunch of weird stuff to my account. But I'm back, and yeah, expect some more Instacart content coming soon. If you guys have any videos that you'd want to see, make sure you guys comment them down below. And I'll see you guys on the next video.